So today we're going to be walking through Photoshop. I'm going to be making a collage. It'll be really basic. Honestly, it doesn't take... Okay, when I first started in Photoshop, it did not make any sense to me. It's not easy to just pick up because when you click on an icon to use a tool, usually there's keys you have to use with it to get it to correctly work. So I think that's the most frustrating part about it, and when you're trying to learn how to use it. Once you have the interface down, it is so helpful. I'm gonna make a little collage. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, I guess hang around for that. Alright, so I'm gonna close this really quick. This just cute though, right? That'll probably show up on my Instagram at some point. So over here I already have some pictures pulled out that I'm planning on using. I have an idea of like what I'm wanting to do. You can just collage things together and see what you get. It's always a good exercise to kind of loosen up and like let your creativity start to kick in. Sure. I'm going to go ahead and open Photoshop, but I could not more highly recommend the Creative Cloud to you. $20 a month if you're a student. You have basically unlimited access to an insane amount of programs. So when you open Photoshop, this is what your interface is going to look like. Here you have Create New or you have Open. So Create New is going to open this box here where you can set an artboard size. You can change, it always starts in pixels, you can change it to inches and set the height and the width. And then wow, this is cool. You can set it specifically for a photo if you're just wanting a photo to fit a certain frame. Wow, this is just... Anyway, or you can just open an image you already have, which is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go to my desktop. I have this one. This is gonna be my base image. And I'm just gonna open that. So it's gonna come in exactly the size that is. So that's what we're seeing here. Over on this side, this is going to be your layers. So what the layers are is you can add new ones. So down here, this will be create a new layer. So if you add one, I'm gonna add another one because I'm gonna have 2 more pictures I'm bringing in. What these are gonna do is I can put a different picture on here. I can put a different picture on this one. This one, the background, which is where this image is set, is the lowest one. Anything I put here is gonna show up in front of this picture. And you can change the order of these, but you can lock it right there, that little tool. Okay, this is your main toolbar over here on the left side. This is your move tool. Yikes. I'm not gonna walk through all of these, literally. It'll take so long. But I'm just gonna use what I use, and that's what you're gonna learn today. So what I want to do, I want to get rid of all of this white space so that I can put another image there to fill it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to this tool right here. It's a quick selection tool. Up here, you can change the brush, up the brush a little bit. Yeah. So what this is going to do is it's going to start to select a space that is similar. So you can see these the marching ants. So what it's doing is it's grabbing all of this white space and outlining where that is, which is exactly what I want it to do. Pretty cool. If I wanted to, I could go in here and grab all of this too. If you click on this button or you click your Option key and hold it on your computer, it's gonna take that away. So you can add and subtract with this. Another important thing, so when you have this, you can go to select and you can inverse, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna select everything except for that. Super helpful, but I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna go back to where I was. You have your eraser tool. I'm just going to make my brush really big. Yeah, see? And that's what Photoshop does, is it's going to have this little checkered pattern, and that's showing you that that is blank space. It is. There's nothing there. So if you were to put this on a yellow background, so you had like a yellow, just completely yellow. Okay, let's just do that. So if I move this down a layer, I'm going to go ahead and lock, I'm going to deselect. I'm going to lock this. I'm going to go onto this layer. I'm going to grab my paintbrush, make it much larger. Let's make this yellow. That looks cute. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. There you go. Perfect. So normally what I would do is I would go through and all these white spaces, I would go and select all of those, get rid of those, this up here, so that it's a little more blended. But we're just gonna roll with it. No, we're not. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me insane. Okay. Alright, that's at least a little better. I actually like that color. I think we're going to keep it. I think it's cute. So, I'm going to go ahead and lock this layer. I'm going to go to the next one. So, I'm going to pull in. So, you're going to go up to File. You're going to go to Place Embedded. You want to embed your photos or it's not going to be great. So, here we go. Here's one of my other images. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller here. So Photoshop, what it's going to do for you is it's going to, if you just pull it, it's going to stay proportional, which is great. That is what we want. I'm going to place this roughly here. I'm going to bring this down. Watch. I want it here. Great. So this will come up a lot. Rasterize a smart object. Okay. It's just going to let you edit it. So that's fine. But I still want to move it a little bit more. So what I'm going to do, I'm just come over here to the Move tool. That's all you gotta do. Pretty easy. I'm going to turn this off because I want to get rid of the sky up here. I don't want it. So I'm gonna come back over to my selection tool. I'm gonna make it bigger. Right, but I'm gonna come in, maybe try to clean this up a little bit. Okay, I want that. There. That looks pretty good to me. Yeah. So we're just gonna erase that. We're gonna deselect. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna turn this back on. Okay, awesome. And then what you can also do, I can start to edit the picture. So if you go to Image and go to Adjustments, these are where you're going to be able to edit how the picture looks. So here I have brightness and contrast. I can make this super bright, super dark. I really don't want to mess with that actually. I liked it where it was. You really just have to play with it, honestly. Wish I could be more insightful there, but I can't, so. I'm a desaturated kind of gal. So I'm gonna just stick with that for right now. Really not what I had in mind, but I kind of like it. So we're gonna roll with it. this looking pretty interesting to me. Here I'm going to make a shape. So where we're going to want to go is this tool here. We right click, we have all these options. I'm going to do an ellipse tool. This is going to free form, but if you hold the shift key, it'll move proportionally, so it'll be a perfect circle. Yeah, you can even, if you come down here, you have opacity, you can start to lower the opacity of it if you'd like. I'm pleased with this. If this is what you want to export, you can go to File. First you can save your Photoshop. I'm going to save on my computer. YouTube collage tutorial. Okay, can't spell. Tutorial. Desktop, sure. I really don't recommend saving things to your desktop, but I'm going to do it for now because I'm probably going to put this on my hard drive. Come down here, export. You can do a quick export as a PNG. I'm going to save it as a JPEG once it decides to load. Okay, we want 100% quality. We're going to go ahead and export that. Save it. Okay, I'm going to close out of here. Right, there she is. You're so cute. Okay, that's some of the basics, some of the tools that I honestly use more than anything. Yes. Thanks for tuning in today. This gives me so many ideas for other videos, honestly. Yeah, like and subscribe if you'd like. Don't have to. Alright. Well, again, until I come up with something better than okay, bye, that's what I've got. So, bye.